Henry was feeling rotten. He felt like his pipes were clogged up with ash and they just didn't feel good. He grumbled that he'd been given normal coal and not Welsh steam coal. Henry was very particular when it came to his coal, even though he didn't need his so-called special coal anymore because he'd been in a nasty accident, which had resulted in Henry being completely rebuilt. So now he could run on the same coal as all the other engines. But he kept playing up and saying it didn't suit him. He cost more to run than any other of the Fat Controller's engines. He refused to move until his special coal was delivered and made such a fuss that a large crowd grew around him. So his driver and fireman made a plan. A few trucks of coal arrived for the engines to do their brake van rights. So one night when the train arrived, Henry's driver and fireman got to work. They laid one layer of Welsh steam coal on top of a truck of normal coal and painted the truck bright red. The driver had a mate who was a London bus driver, so he got the paint cheap. The next day, due to a change in the roster, Toby was to do the brake van right and use the coal from the red truck. Toby's crew didn't know what Henry's driver and fireman had done the night before. He felt wonderful. The Welsh steam coal did him the world of good. Gone were his aching axles, and in its place a boiler so hot he needed plenty to drink. When Henry found out Toby had used his coal the next day, he created such a fuss that he really did injure himself. Problems today. I'm going to have to use duck to cover you, but you're not going back into the exhibition hall. Suddenly Henry was worried. It could rain, and he remembered the last time he made a fuss about that and what the Fat Controller had done to punish him.
And the Fat Director told Henry, "We shall leave you there for always and always and always." They cut a new tunnel through the hill, they took up the old rails, and they built a big brick wall in front of Henry. Now Henry can't get out, and he watches the trains rushing through the new tunnel. He's very sad because no one will ever see his lovely green paint with red stripes again.
So Henry, you will move over to that siding and I will use your firebox to cook sausages for the visitors. Henry was speechless for once. He felt his face going redder than James's paintwork with embarrassment. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Henry, the great big galloping sausage.